The Beginning Guide to Microsoft Access 2013. Getting Started. Another Computer Mama Guide. Every business needs to record and track the goods and services that they provide. It is a fundamental question. Who bought what? Who? That's our customers. Bought. That would be a receipt. What did they buy? They bought our products. Many offices try to manage this information with a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. There may be a spreadsheet for your customers and a different spreadsheet for your products. The problem begins when you try to combine them. Who bought what? Excel is excellent for one-on-one-on-one. It is a database that can do many to many. Many customers come back many times to buy many products. At least that's the plan. So what is a database? A database is a collection of tables. The forms, queries, or questions and reports look up the information in these tables. A table has two different views. There is a design view for you, the programmer, and a datasheet view. When you double-click and open a table, you'll be seeing it in datasheet view. It looks a lot like an Excel spreadsheet. There's a column for each kind of data, and you can sort and filter these columns. So the datasheet is for the user view. The programmer's view is called Design. In the Design view, you can create the table and define how each field is used. One more thing about the tables, and we'll study this in depth. Each record in this table is unique. They have their own ID number. That's going to be important. Queries ask questions. Microsoft Access uses queries to ask questions of these tables. The query has two views, Design and Datasheet. The Design view helps you select the tables and work with the data. There are several different kinds of queries. This query asks the user to enter the year the movie was released, and the results are filtered for show you this year, 2010. A form is just a pretty face on these tables. Whatever you type into the form goes directly into the table that goes with it. A form can prompt the user to enter all of the right data. The form controls can be programmed so that data entry is good and accurate. It minimizes mistakes. There are three views for the form: Form, Layout, and Design. The form view is what the user sees. The Design view is for the programmer, and the Layout view is a simple way to edit your form. In many databases, it is the report that is the most important. A report can be a large sheet of paper that lists all your products. A report can also be a little 2-inch receipt that you hand to your customer. Every object in this database can be programmed: the tables, forms, query, and reports. We'll be looking at this programming later in our lessons. Keep going. A database is more than a collection of tables and spreadsheets. The tables in a database can be linked by key data. For example, a receipt includes key data on who bought what. The three tables are Table Customer, Table Receipt, and Table Movies. Okay, that's enough of an introduction. In this lesson, we're going to create a new Access database and learn how to find the tools. We'll create and modify a table and add a text field. We'll also test the data and make sure that we added the right information. There are no sample downloads for this file. We'll start with a blank database. The ribbon that we're going to focus on is Table Tools. So, if you are ready, please start the program Microsoft Access. The first thing Access will do is ask you to name your database. Very good. Microsoft Access will open a new blank database. Let's look at the Access ribbons. From left to right, there are File, Home, Create, External Data, and Database Tools. There is a new table open in this database. The table tools are available: Fields and Table. On the left-hand side of the database is the navigation pane. There is one database object, that is a table. It doesn't have a name yet. Keep going. This table looks a lot like a spreadsheet. At the top there is a header row with the labels. The first column in this table is the ID, an auto number which we'll discuss in a minute. Try this. Click to add a field. What do you see? The field types include short text, number, currency, date and time, yes, no, lookup, relationship, long text, even hyperlinks. Click on short text. Now edit the new text field. Select the field name Field 1 and change the name to be First Name. Look again. First name doesn't have any spaces in it. Do it again. Click on short text. This time change the field name to be Last Name, no spaces. Every good programmer tests what they do. For first name, type alpha. For last name, type beta. Add another record. For the first name, type Dieter. His last name is Puba. What do you see? When you're typing, there should be a pencil on the record selector that you're entering data for. That's on the left-hand side. When you go to the next record, your data will be saved automatically and the pencil will go away. Say you wanted to delete a record. You can use that record selector to delete it. Click on the first record, Alpha Beta. The row will be highlighted blue, the same as it should be in Excel. Now go to Home, Records, Delete. What do you see? You will be prompted that you are deleting something and that it is permanent. There is no undo. A database has only one job, save the data, so it will get into your face when you try to delete something. For this example, click Yes. The first record for Alpha Beta will be permanently deleted from this table. Keep going. So far, so good. This is a good time to save our work. Go to File, Save. You will be prompted with a Save As box. Enter the table name. TBL Customers. TBL means table. TBL is used because this is for a table, not a form or a query. The name of the table tells me what kind of data I have. This is my customers table. Let's go ahead and add the rest of the demographic data. Go to Table Tools, Fields, Add and Delete. Click on Short Text. Change the field name to Address 1. Add another short text for the city. Add a short text field for the state. And add another short text field for the zip code. When you get to the customer phone number, we have to stop and think. A phone number isn't just numbers, it includes punctuation, so it is technically a text field. Microsoft Access has a special tool for that. Try it. Go to Table Tools, Field, Add and Delete. Click on More Fields. What do you see? The list includes basic types, number, date and time, yes, no, and a bunch called Quick Start. Click on the option for phone. Now what do you see? Microsoft Access added 4 new phone fields for the customer's phone: business, home, mobile, and fax. Alright, here's a design question. What is the purpose of collecting this data? In our front row video store, a clerk can use the phone number to look up a customer. But how many phone numbers do you need? And how many video customers want you calling them at work about a late video? So we're going to delete a couple of these fields. Select the fax. Go to Table Tools, Field, Add and Delete. Click on Delete. What do you see? You will be prompted that deleting this field is permanent. There is no undo. A database has only one job, and that is to protect the data, so you have to confirm. Click Yes to delete this field. Try it again. Select the business phone field. Go to Table Tools, Field, Add and delete. Click on Delete and click Yes to delete this field as well. One more time. Get rid of the mobile phone and just leave the home phone as our only phone number. Keep going. In our video business, the phone number is required. It is a key piece of business information in how we look up our customers. So click on the Home field and go to Table Tools field, Field Validation, and click on Required. Since you're changing the data in this table, Microsoft Access will prompt you to confirm. Adding fields and changing the table field properties changes everything in a database. This is where a good programmer tries it again. Go to the second record and try entering some sample data. I have typed 123 Main Street. The city is Brighton. The state is Michigan. 48116. And I tabbed to the home phone number and typed 810-555-1212. So far, so good. Add another record. Mary Contrary, 24 Elm Street, Pinckney, Michigan. The zip code is 48169. Look again. I did not enter the home phone number. If you click on the record selector where the pencil is to try to save this form, you will be prompted. What do you see? Microsoft will ask you to enter a value for the home phone field, the one that is required. Click OK and enter the home phone number. My sample data is 734-555-1212. Save the record. The database has only one job: the data, the data, the data. If you delete any record, the database will ask you to confirm it. If you change or modify a table field, you will be prompted to save your changes. Very good. This is a good start to Microsoft Access. Our first lesson focused on creating a blank database and modifying a simple customer table, Table Customers. In the next 2 lessons, we'll look at the options for managing this data. You done good. You get the cookie. This is the Computer Mama, and thank you for coming.